God bless everyone. So we will discuss about attribution theory. What is attribution theory? This theory explains that we attribute our success or failure or other events to several factors. For instance, you attribute your popularity to your popular parents or to your own sterling academic performance, or you attribute the poor academic condition you are in to the land reform of the Philippines government. Your land were subjected to land reform, or the events of your father. These attributions differ from one another in three ways. There are locus, stability, and controllability. The first one is locus, internal versus external. If your student traces his good grade to his ability and to his hard work, he attributes his good grade to internal factor. If your students, however, claim that his good grade to due to the effective teaching of his teacher or the adequate library facilities, he attributes his good grades to factors external to himself. So kung ang estudyante is, kung magkugi lang ang estudyante nga may eskwela, mubuhat sa mga project or sa mga unsa pa diha, naagyud kay possible nga tagaan ka og good nga grado. The second is stability, stable versus unstable. If you attribute your poor performance to what you have inherited from your parents, then you're attributing the cause of your performance to something stable or something that cannot change because it is in your genes. If you attribute it to excessive watching of TV, then you are claiming that your poor eyesight is caused by unstable factor, something that can change. So kung imuhang attribute ang imong poor performance sa imong parents, then imong gi-attribute ang hinungdan sa imong performance sa usa ka butang nga stable. Butang nga dili mausab kay naa kay imong gipasangin lang sa imong possible nga pagtan-aw og TV. So then you claim that your poor eyesight is caused by unstable factor. That's something that can change. Number 3, controllability. Controllability versus uncontrollability. If your students claim his poor academic performance is due to his teacher effective teaching strategy, he attributes his poor performance to a factor beyond his control. If, however, your students admit that his poor class performance is due to his poor study habits and low motivation, he attributes that event to factors which are very much within his control. And then, how does attribution affect motivation? Motivation tends to increase when students attribute failure for lack of effort because effort can be controlled. Effort can be controlled. It trends to decrease when students attribute failure to uncontrollable cause.